Early life and football beginnings. Bernd Thijs was born on September 6, 1978, in the city of Tongeren, Belgium. Growing up in a region where football was immensely popular, Thijs was exposed to the sport from an early age. The small town of Tongeren, located in the Flemish region of Belgium, had a rich football culture, which influenced Bernd to pursue his passion for the game. His early years were filled with playing street football with friends, often imitating his favorite players and experimenting with different playing styles. Thijs began his formal football training at a young age, joining the youth academy of KRC Genk, a club that would eventually become one of the most successful in Belgian football. He displayed an early aptitude for the game, particularly in the center of midfield, where his technical abilities, passing range, and leadership qualities stood out. Thijs quickly progressed through the youth ranks, and by the time he was in his late teens, he had earned a place in the senior squad. His rise through the ranks was a testament to his talent, commitment, and intelligence on the ball. His breakthrough at Genk came when he was only 17 years old. Thijs made his debut for the senior team in 1995, and his composed and mature performances in midfield quickly earned him a regular starting spot. He was known for his ability to control the tempo of the game, break up opposition attacks, and make incisive passes that would set up goal-scoring opportunities. It was clear from the outset that Thijs had a bright future ahead of him, and it wasn't long before he attracted attention from some of Belgium's top clubs. KRC Genk, establishing himself in Belgian football. Thijs spent the formative years of his career at KRC Genk, a club that would define his early professional life. During his time at Genk, Thijs became a key player in the midfield, developing his skills and becoming an integral part of the team. His ability to dictate play and his leadership on the pitch stood out. And he quickly became one of the most highly regarded midfielders in Belgium. In his early seasons, Genk was on the rise, and Thijs played a significant role in the team's growing success. His tactical awareness allowed him to be an effective ball winner, and his passing range made him a crucial link between defense and attack. Thijs was often the player who set the tempo for Genk's build-up play, distributing the ball with precision and controlling the flow of the game from the middle of the park. Thijs's performances did not go unnoticed by Belgian national team selectors. In 1997, just a few years after making his debut for Genk, he was called up to represent Belgium at the youth level. His early international appearances further solidified his reputation as a rising star in Belgian football. His calm and composed style of play, combined with his ability to break down opposition attacks, made him an ideal fit for the Belgian midfield. A move to Germany, VfL Bochum. After a successful stint at KRC Genk, Bernd Thijs made the move to Germany, joining VfL Bochum in the Bundesliga in 2001. The move to one of Europe's top leagues marked an important milestone in Thijs's career, as he sought to challenge himself against some of the best players in the world. At Bochum, Thijs was given the opportunity to prove himself at the highest level, and it didn't take long for him to establish himself as an important player for the club. At VfL Bochum, Thijs played in the central midfield role that had become his signature. His versatility allowed him to play as a deep-lying playmaker, a holding midfielder, or even an attacking midfielder, depending on the tactical requirements of the team. His footballing intelligence, passing ability, and reading of the game made him a key player in the heart of the midfield, and he soon became known for his work rate and leadership qualities. Despite Bochum not being one of the most glamorous clubs in the Bundesliga, Thijs's contribution to the team was immense. He provided stability in the midfield, breaking up opposition attacks and distributing the ball with precision. His ability to play in various midfield roles made him an invaluable asset to Bochum, and he earned a reputation for his consistency and professionalism. During his time in Germany, Thijs developed his game further, becoming a more well-rounded player and adapting to the demands of top-tier football. Return to Belgium, Standard Liège. In 2005, after a successful stint in Germany, Bernd Thijs returned to Belgium, joining Standard Liège. The move was a homecoming of sorts for Thijs, as he returned to his native country to play for one of the most prestigious clubs in Belgian football. Standard Liège was a club on the rise, and Thijs's arrival was seen as a major coup for the team. At Standard Liège, Thijs quickly became a mainstay in the midfield, continuing to showcase his leadership and technical ability. He was a key player in the club's quest for domestic success, and his presence in the midfield was crucial to Standard's tactical setup. Thijs's ability to read the game, break up opposition attacks, and control the flow of possession made him a standout player in the Belgian Pro League. During his time at Standard, Thijs helped the club win several domestic titles, including the Belgian Cup and the Belgian Super Cup. His leadership qualities were vital to the team's success, and his experience in European competition further enhanced his reputation as one of the top midfielders in Belgium. Thijs also played an important role in helping Standard Liège qualify for European competitions, allowing the club to compete on the continental stage. International career with Belgium. Throughout his career, Bernd Thijs earned numerous caps for the Belgian national team. His first call-up to the senior team came in 1999, and he went on to represent his country on several occasions over the next decade. Thijs was known for his calm and composed style of play, as well as his ability to control the tempo of the game in midfield. His versatility allowed him to be deployed in different roles, whether as a defensive midfielder or as a more creative playmaker. Although Thijs's time with the national team was not as high-profile as some of his contemporaries, he was an important player for Belgium during the early 2000s. His technical ability and leadership on the pitch were assets for the national team, and he was part of Belgium's squad during several major international tournaments, including the UEFA European Championship and the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Despite Belgium's mixed results during his international career, Thijs's contribution to the national team was undeniable. He was often relied upon for his experience and his ability to break up opposition attacks, as well as his passing range, which allowed Belgium to transition from defense to attack. Thijs's calm presence in midfield helped to stabilize the Belgian team, and his leadership was highly valued by the coaching staff.